Oakland, but we just merged with the San Francisco Tenants' Right Organization, so now we're across the bay. I'm glad to hear that New Jersey has this strict tenant law, because I was actually going to speak to, in Oakland, before the merger, one of the ways we got our name is we passed just cause for eviction law, which makes it so, yes, if a bank takes over a house or apartment building that's tenant occupied, they are the new landlord, and that is not a reason for eviction. I did have a couple questions about like the strategy of basically squatting to staying to your house. My question is long term, because what I've found is like, yes, we stopped people like a sheriff from coming the first day, and then how do you keep the house long term? Like what happens to, yes, all the repairs that need to happen, because most of the houses, you know, if you're not paying your mortgage, you're probably having a hard time keeping, upkeeping your house. So then what's a long-term plan for holding on to the house? Like, I feel like we need organizationally or figure out a plan for that long-term keeping of the house. Another way we keep folks that, because we do service, is through the tenants clinic. We ask folks that we help, because it's free, to also commit to giving hours to help others also protect their right to stay in their homes. And we started, along with a member who's been trying to keep her home for years through the court system, a foreclosure prevention clinic, which is basically folks helping each other who've had experiences of either getting, having paid for help other places and gotten jacked, to help other folks go through their legal cases. So we refer them, but we also have members help each other out. So that's one way to keep folks kind of involved. We also ask them for a commitment to give a certain amount of hours to the clinic in order to help other folks stay home. And hopefully, I also believe in mergers and coalitions. Like, there are too many of us, like someone said earlier, doing our own thing, and even within, our cities, there's like turf. I'm like, there is plenty of freaking work to go around. Like, we do not need to worry, like, about the neighborhoods. Like, this part is mine, this part is yours. It's like, yeah, we're all kind of the same thing.
I'm a UAW member myself, and I had been trying for weeks before we had our action, actually even months before, to try to make contact with the local UAW and trying to engage them, not in just like in supporting the action at my house, but also trying to find out what was going on with UAW members. If they were experiencing people going through foreclosures, and if they were coming to them for help and that type of thing. And in the Toledo area, basically I'm considered a radical. And even though radical things need to be done with the situation, it's been like a cancer to try to form coalitions around Toledo. And so they wouldn't even return phone calls or anything, And so we had a real hard time. And I know Jerry can speak specifically about the Friday event, but the Friday event with Chase, with Flock, and with Moratorium NOW, is because one of the reasons is because Flock has a vested interest in the Chase Bank. How the two came together, Jerry can probably talk about that. But other than that, I'm not sure how to get the unions to actually step up, other than individual members. And then I don't know where she went, but on her question about the coalition building, that was what was really hard. We initially, the Toledo Foreclosure Defense League, was supposed to be a coalition. It wasn't just supposed to be a bunch of us crazy anarchists getting together and fighting against the evils of kicking people out of their homes. and there again, we ran into the brick wall because of, you know, of labels that kept people from joining together and doing a fight. We've just made a connection with the group in Toledo that hopefully will bear some fruit in coalition building. But we've had a hard time with doing that.